Okay, here's a little video today for all you Casita trailer owners that have these push-button locks, which I think is pretty much everybody since at least 2003. These little push-button locks or latches that are on the cabinets are a nifty little item, but they're prone to not working properly. You push them in and they don't stay. I've looked at this kind of carefully, and I've actually gotten some replacement from them under warranty. Sometimes the replacements have the same problems as the original. It's a rather simple little design, but it has a weakness, and I'm going to show you how to remediate the weakness. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this little guy apart. So you don't have to do a full disassembly, you just have to get this back panel off here. So we'll take that off. Leave the lock facing down before you try, and use a little flat-headed screwdriver and just pry that back panel off. Do it this way so you can see a little better. Hopefully you can see. Just prying this up. It'll come right out. Okay? And a little spring will pop off. Just keep that. Just put this aside. You're not going to be dealing with this right now. Notice there's a pin in here. Okay? Inside you got this little cam that runs back and forth. See the little? It's a little traverse cam, and it has a little shape in the inside of it. This little shape is the channel where the pin rides from over here. Now the way this thing's designed, they didn't really put a deep enough center point socket for this mechanism. So when this little pin is riding around in here, when you push down on it, it pushes down and then it gets caught in this center point socket. When you push again, it comes around the other side, comes back up the other side. So you push down, it goes in and gets stuck, go around, pops out the other side. It's ready to go again. It has a slope here, so it has to go back down the original side again. Very clever little setup. But the inside little bevel area is just not deep enough. So you can fix this pretty well by using a Dremmel with a burr on the end. And what you do is very carefully core out this area with the Dremmel. Get in there and make it a little deeper. Make sure you keep it smooth for both the entry and the exit. The exit should be lower than the entry. Entry has a little slope up, and the exit has a lower portion where it's flat, then it comes up a little. Anyways, you use your burr and you drill this out. This is about a 4mm burr, and consequently, when its pin is going around in it, it'll catch much better, and that will pretty much solve your problem. Another thing you can do is pull these legs out just a little bit. It seems to help on the tension. This thing not only slides back and forth, but it also moves in and out a little bit. That's why it has these tensioning legs on the back of it. Ideally, maybe this thing could have been made out of some type of cast aluminum, but I don't know what you would do about this, because it has to have a little spring to it. So sorry for that noise. Very easy to put it back together. Just kind of line up the slot, the left slot, which is the push down slot for the first sequence, and then put your spring back on. Okay, drop that back on, come down here, and oops, I got it upside down. Gotta go the other way, drop it back on, put the bottom tabs in, and put the top tabs in. Now, notice it's more of a positive action. You do lose a little bit of the height sometimes. Sometimes it stays way out, sometimes it goes down a little bit. But as you can see, the positive action holds it much better now because the pin is more captive in that center point slot. So this is a pretty easy solution. If you're on the road it's a good idea to bring your Dremel, because there's just a billion uses for a Dremel. So happy trailering, and that's the latest tip from the Casita Commander.